Welcome back to our ongoing chronicle, Vampire the Masquerade, New Orleans by Night. A little bit different tonight. We're not going to give a synopsis so much as more of an encouragement. There was a lot that happened in a special episode. It's about 45 minutes long, episode 22 is. You should really go back and listen to it. It's pretty important to what happens to Vicenta. It is essentially, for all intents and purposes, the end of her story. We are on probably the last chapter of her story tonight. So, very important. Please give it a listen. I don't want to do it injustice by doing a synopsis here. Adam was out last week, but he's been informed of the outcome of what happened. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it.
Not even I actually know all the details. I'm not, because it's not at this point in time. It's
when
not
we're
quite
recording. It's not out. Yeah. But yes.
So even I haven't listened to it.
But you know roughly.
But I have a rough idea. Yeah. So it's been spoiled.
Yeah. So anyway, go listen to that and then come back. But we're going to get into it tonight, starting off with plans that were made in episode 21, which was reaching out to the prince, telling her just how much shit is hitting fans, and getting the coterie together and any kindred of the city that need to be there to discuss what to do about Morel, what to do about Anthony Walls and his group that are trying to supposedly infiltrate and take over the city and overthrow the current prince. It takes some time, unfortunately, for those messages to go out. And we are not in the same night when we begin our story. We are in a brand new night where you all rouse the blood. Except for one of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
I'm hungry.
All right.
What is Onk again?
You're good.
You're fine.
It's only
How did you
episode
not-
23. I know.
You've played like 30 games.
You know. I mean, I played all through Vegas and had no clue until we were like 5 games into
I
this
understand. It is a bit.
I just second guess myself, and I don't want to like cheat. You know, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm good when I
Onks
actually
are good.
wasn't.
This is it.
Onks are good.
Here's the essentials. Onks are good. The more onks you see, the better you did.
See, I
if you
could've
see
sworn
onks
it's
with
the other way.
stars and you get 2 of those, that counts for an additional 2 successes.
one. That's the part that's confusing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
One
Why
star,
do they have
one
2
star,
stars?
1 star is not enough. You need 2 stars.
You mean 4 stars?
Total.
Total.
Because
Yes.
there's 2 per dice.
That's why I get
Or
confused.
2 stars and 2 fangs, and that'll do something different. But
2 fangs is a
And
thing.
then you really don't
Okay,
want that
okay.
skull looking thing.
yeah,
Oh
skull
yeah,
is
no,
bad.
we don't want that.
Yeah.
I know that's bad.
So, but anyway, yes.
All
If it helps you, you can roll a regular dice. 6s and better are normal. A 10 is a crit. A 1 could be a failure.
Damn, I could have been doing that this whole time.
Yeah. Those faces are supposed to make it easier.
But
then you're converting
the
it-
theme dice.
But then you're converting it in your head. It's like, well, I got a 7. Is that good? Is that over the threshold? Because I thought about it.
Oh, that's true. You
And
don't
that
know
was
the
the
threshold.
problem that I was
Yeah.
like, I will.
It's always 6s. And it doesn't, like in the old World of Darkness, that number changed. The target.
Yes.
So if it was a tougher check,
remember that.
you had to it was a target 7, target
Yep.
8,
Well, it's-
target 9.
Yeah, it's kind of like the changeling
That's exactly
Right, that's
series,
exactly
but
what it was,
Yeah.
The
yeah.
difficulty's always at 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what changed. But the thing is if all you need is 1 success in that to get anything in the old world. This is, you might get successes, but did you get enough
Right.
successes? So that's the key difference.
That's why I just ask.
Yeah,
I'm like, what
that's
is this?
fair. That's fine.
What's that?
That's fine. I'm not going to stop you. I just had to.
I know. I'm aware.
Okay.
I was wondering with this meeting if we were going to have like an insiders meeting as well as a big old talk with everybody that shows up.
Let's get into that.
Let's do it.
All
then.
right.
That's what okay.
You are all notified upon waking by messages under the door or given to a retainer to attend a meeting at a location outside the city of New Orleans.
I'm going to Uber there.
Yes.
Oh, no,
it's probably a 45, 50 minute drive before you're out to where you need to be.
I can't take the bus.
Vicenta and Ignacio also get this message.
Do they?
Yes. It is delivered, whether or not they receive it.
Oh, okay. The house gets the message.
The house gets the message.
Has the message.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you this. You see Ignacio look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Through his red and yellow tear-stained eyes, he looks at it. He crumples it in his hand.
Did he read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Crumples it in his hand. Sighs. Flies out the window. Do you want to accompany him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe he hadn't figured out. He does not use his
No. He's always said, I don't know about that ghost shit.
Yeah, he's concentrating on gargoyle shit now. He forgot about the ghost shit.
I kind of wonder. Well, I don't know. Yeah, she'll accompany him.
Okay. So, you are riding with him. Mm-hmm. He is your fetter, after all. Mm-hmm. The last one you have. Mm. And I know you had others. Mm-hmm. But because you're working on something, it is letting go.
Yeah.
Of holds on, the world. He is your last tie. And off you go. Flying through the sky. And you will be with him through every step of the way. All of you arrive. I'll say you make your arrangements. Is Kiki taking you, Bob?
Yeah.
You're going to Uber or get your own car?
I think when we ended that last episode, wasn't I like at a used car dealership or something?
Yes, I think so. So you would have a car, yeah. Yeah, you could have your car. I guess you're Ubering?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, how do I Uber without a phone?
Good question. Taxi?
Taxi?
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
you could ride with me.
Yeah, I'd rather
That's
do
true.
that.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you two ride together. And an hour or two later, you all make it. As you pull up, you see that there are no cars parked out of the front of the building. But you do see Antonio peek through like a glass window, and you see him gesture. Like once he recognizes who's in the cars, he gestures to go around behind and park. And there's a gate for looks like an employee or warehouse access, so that no cars are shown out front. They're being very secretive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But once you do that, there is a loading garage with the gate up. And, as you all park your respective times, he tells you that Kiki is welcome. If she's going to be a part of this world, she needs to understand it.
It's her debutante balls.
Yes. So, if you want to allow her to come in.
It's up to her.
And
Tell her.
she's yeah, I do. And she grabs your hand and squeezes it, and in you go. You arrive, and you find yourselves in probably what used to be like an old grain packing warehouse. As you come in and you look around, you can hear the sounds of skittering little feet as, this is probably still a good source of food for them, even after all these years of it being abandoned.
Can I do sense the unseen since I'm paranoid already?
Yes.
Active or passive?
If you are you actively looking, or are you just trying to it's on and you want to, if there's anything you need to be aware of?
I guess passive.
Okay.
Wits plus aspects.
Yeah.
One, two.
There's.
I'm gonna re-roll actually. Wait,
Okay.
Willpower.
do we get
I
our
don't
willpower?
think you'll need to. How
Oh.
many dice were you rolling?
5.
You should.
If you take half, you get it. It's fine.
You can
Take it.
ditch any what is it? Superficial willpower damage, or up to 3, or up to your composure.
Resolve or composure.
Yeah,
the
up to your-
highest. You recover.
Yeah.
And everybody should have.
I got to erase mine.
Yeah.
So do I need to reroll? I don't
No,
know.
if we say you take half, you get it.
What does that mean?
We 2.5, you round up to 3, so you'd get it.
Why are
So this is something that we haven't done, and I want to start doing it a little more in our last few games because it does matter. It'll keep you guys from flying off the handle over random shit. Is if you have a pool of 6, and I know that you tell me how many dice you're rolling, I'll ask you, if I know the target, and I'm like, well, how many dice are you rolling? And I'll just tell you, if you take half, you get it. Because 6 and up are successes on the dice. We divide that in half. That would be 3 successes if you had 6 dice. So basically I say, we'll take half. That would mean you get 3 successes automatically. You don't have to roll dice. Which also means you don't frenzy. It also means you don't, you don't have crazy
Bestial
failures or
messy criticals.
all that stuff.
So like on regular normal shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be nice
Yeah,
to not
exactly.
crit
So
fail.
essentially, if if the target is half of whatever the dice you're rolling is, it's just like don't even roll
you
it.
just go. No, you ain't have to roll it. If you want to, because you really, really want to do better, you can. But it's.
I'm only gonna
You
do
could
it.
also do worse, so it just depends.
Yeah.
I'm only
Also
gonna do
true.
it to punch Sierra in the face.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, but Monica, giving you that, there are ghosts. There are ghosts watching, looking around outside the building, keeping watch, looking at the sky.
What?
You've never seen any of these before. They all are dressed in like old ass clothes.
I guess I'm gonna look around at the vampires here and try to think who is controlling them because I don't know anything about.
Do we even
Any of
see
that.
vampires here yet, though?
There are. We'll get to that in a moment, but she's checking as she comes
Okay.
in. Give me wits plus occult. Or, sorry,
Me?
intelligence plus occult. Yes. How many dice are you rolling there?
Oh, good. Yeah. 5.
You'll need to roll it.
Okay. Three.
All right, that's enough. They are not being controlled by anyone. They're
Laughs
there on their own
nervously. What
volition,
the fuck?
as if they are expecting someone.
Can I talk to one?
Yes.
I go up to a nice looking one and I say, "Excuse me."
It's a lady.
And Andre's just already in the back behind you. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
They feel different looking at these ghosts. They don't feel like they're bound here. That this is but a stop for them as you approach. And she speaks to you in a language you don't understand.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I go to the next ghost.
Finally, you find one that introduces herself as Cassandra.
Oh my god, it's me! From the past!
And she's like, hi.
Hi, I was just wondering, are you with all these ghosts?
Well, we're waiting for our friend Vicenta.
Oh, she should be here.
Yes, she should. She sent us to warn you.
About what?
Well, there's been an incident with Ignacio.
What happened?
We're not sure. We were helping her move on.
Huh?
And, oh, you don't know. Oh. Her physical body is dead.
What? What happened? What?
What's going on?
Andre, this ghost says
And she's
Vicenta's
pointing at the wall.
Vicenta's body is dead, and something happened to Ig, but they don't know what.
Wait, Vicenta's dead?
She said her physical body. What do you mean?
Well, we hoped that she was going to be able to say goodbye, but he had gone into a building and something was happening, and
Who went into a building?
said
Ig?
yes, she just said to warn you all. It was a panicked quick thing.
Warn us
Sorry,
what?
I'm driving your
No,
character.
I don't care.
But I don't want to give you certain player
No,
knowledge
I know
until-
that I'm okay.
Yeah.
You've dealt with my ass for 3 years. You know pretty much what she's gonna do.
I feel like this would be the call she would make
Yeah. Yeah.
if she saw all her friends and family around.
Yeah.
to-
Can y'all do one last thing for me right
Can
quick?
y'all please do me a solid?
Yeah. And you don't know what the incident is. You don't know how she died.
It's something bad. I don't know. It looked like a government building he was going to.
Ig went to a government building?
It looked like it. I don't know much about it.
A government building? As
Yeah.
in, what? He's been lying to us and he's actually been with the SI this whole
Oh
time?
my God, they're gonna get the wrong impression.
I don't know, man. He's a gargoyle. I don't think he can just walk right in there if
No,
he was.
I mean, well, yeah, definitely not now, but
We need him to look, and he's not looking for her, and we need him to do that.
What are you
when he
talking about?
gets here.
What are you talking about?
She has to say goodbye.
So Ig is supposed to be looking for Vicenta?
He doesn't know to. He's hurt. He came across her body.
Oh, and he can't see her ghost.
Well, he can, but he's just not looking.
Oh, God damn it, Goliath. Then what the fuck is he doing? At a government building?
We don't
Is he
know.
going to
She
register
just-
as dead?
She looked at it, recognized it, and in a panic told us to come here.
Oh, she knew what it was.
Yes.
She did. Oh, fuck. Can one of y'all run? Do you know where she is right now? Can you, like, feel her?
Yeah, with him, we believe.
No, I mean, like, can you go there and tell me more, like the address?
Yes, we can find her, I suppose. Yeah.
Yes, come back and tell us where she is, where he is. Please, please.
Okay.
well, I mean, they probably got the same note we did to come to this meeting.
Yeah, but these ghosts are saying that Vicenta wanted us to warn us about something. And they don't, no offense, you seem very nice, but you don't have a lot of info.
I'm sorry. It was such a panicked thing. I mean, we're not here for long ourselves.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is
to
a
take up your
moment
time.
we have to help her.
Out of character,
What the
you
fuck?
said they were looking up in the sky, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
As in they were looking for him up there
Looks to be the case.
yeah,
so that he might stop here, that he might be on his way here.
probably. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I'm sure they're looking for him. Y'all are looking for Ig to come back, right?
Yes. Yeah. We are.
Can you, like, talk to Vicenta?
I'll go try to reach her. I'll send her dad.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would like to know what's going on, but Andre's right. They're probably coming back here, so. But this is a lot to deal with. Do you know what happened to her?
Yes.
What happened to her?
I'll let her tell her story. It's part of her journey.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
She'll want to talk to you and tell you.
Jesus.
Well, let's not keep the prince waiting too long.
Yeah, we need to tell her that her brand new shiny Hikata Camarilla is dead.
We have a lot of shit we have to tell her.
Oh, that's true. You probably filled me in about Sierra in the car.
I probably, if it's been within a day, yeah.
Yeah,
If
we had an hour car ride.
If that is okay to, yeah.
Yeah, I doubt we were silent the entire car ride.
Totally fine.
All right. I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot about that too. Let's go.
All right. So in you enter. You see Robert, Kiki, Karen Chantry, the new sheriff. You see Antonio Kelbashari and the prince. The prince
more
is
gain or
propped up
whatever?
on like a grain silo, a sack, like an old sack of soybeans. And she sees you all come in, stands up, kind of dusts herself off. She's wearing like travel clothes, if you will. Still looks well put together, but you know, for the well put together person on the road, that type of thing. She says, well, we're all here now, except for 2. Are they on their way?
Yes, but I talked to, I don't know if any else of you are aware, but there's a lot of ghosts here. They are waiting for Vicenta and Ig, and one nice one called Cassandra. Hey, that was the name of my shop. That's crazy. Anyway, one of them said that Vicenta's physical body is dead.
What?
She said she knows what happened to her, but will let Vicenta tell us. And she said that Vicenta sent all the ghosts to warn us because Ig was going to a government building.
Cassandra. And she calls out. And you feel it kind of, not like she's summoning, but when she's looking beyond.
She turned on her own.
She turned on her own sense the unseen. And she's looking and she's able to communicate. And you see, because you still got yours, Cassandra come in. And she fills her in exactly with what you've heard. I'm not going to go through it all again.
Yeah.
But she just kind of stops and says, that is not good. That is, are you sure she's leaving us? And she looks a little saddened and concerned by that. And she kind of puts her head down and she says, I had sincerely hoped that she would find peace here. Perhaps she has.
So she wasn't murdered, was she? I gotta ask Cassandra that. Like, are we in danger?
And Cassandra goes, I don't know.
You said you knew what happened to her.
I knew that her body was... So she was pulled into this thing called a harrowing. And it's based... It's a... I don't know much about it because I never went through it.
Yeah, good for you. She did good.
But apparently, it's where you go through this like drama play in your mind of all the atonement you have to do for your past wrongs, and either you make it out or you don't, and you get sucked into oblivion. But she came through the other side.
But she's dead.
Her physical body, yes. And in your terms, yes.
So she's a ghost right now. She was a ghost.
For now, she'll be leaving with us later tonight.
What the fuck?
She gets her chance to say goodbye. That was promised to her.
What the fuck?
And the prince is hearing all this too.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio's hearing it too.
Oh.
And they kind of both shake their heads and listen. And Antonio goes, I hope that young man's not doing anything rash.
Cassandra's over there going, yeah, I know it's mama, and it's not looking good for him. Actually, that probably is exactly what Cassandra said. Cassandra's like, yeah, y'all are fucked on that point.
Iris needs to sit down.
So you said Antonio the Prince, Karen
Chantry,
Chantry,
the three of them, and all of you.
no Roger.
No Roger.
Or more game.
Oh.
Or more game. This was what they could pull together in the time they had. Higher ranking officials who they could reach quickly. Probably who were on hand. Because you left a message saying was of utmost importance.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so the sheriff and the scourge for sure. Everybody else,
Right.
yeah.
Right. So the prince says, well, what do you have to tell me?
The last couple nights have been very eventful. I had a meeting with Catherine Morell where the coterie was in public at a bar. They were all disguised, so Morell would have thought it was only me there. And we...
Wait. You went seeking her out?
No, she had a meeting I was going to call a meeting. Well, no, I wouldn't. Hold on.
Wait,
Characters not fucking this up. I'm fucking this
Sure,
up.
no, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I had told the prince
Yes,
about that meeting that she wanted
So
to have
yeah,
with me.
so she's asking just just to verify.
Yeah. Yes.
That she knows who you are.
As
Maybe not truly, but who you are.
I got her to tell me a lot about what she knows about me, and not a lot of it is very accurate. She does believe that I could be a thrall.
A what?
A thrall,
A ghoul of some sort?
I guess. They think Iris is the head honcho of this whole operation. That Sierra's
Sorry, dear. I'm sorry.
She's just sitting on a sack to press. She doesn't even register it.
and that Sierra works for her. This is why Karen thinks I'm a thrall.
You mean Catherine?
Catherine. Yeah. What did I say? Karen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Catherine.
It fits.
That Karen. Catherine, I went in with the plan of trying to convince Catherine that Sierra and Iris may be one and the same, try to get her to go to Baton Rouge looking for Iris. And Sierra was caught on a CCTV security camera killing somebody outside of New Orleans after she was banished.
How would they have recognized her?
License plate.
They caught her license plate, and Dutch was with her.
Okay.
So, because of the mention of Sierra, she was led on to think that I was working with Sierra. I did everything in my power to convince her and make her seem crazy. Iris did as well, in her own way, by letting what did out of character, what was it called that you did to him?
Dementation?
Yeah, she caused a guy to have one of her agents to have a mental breakdown and freak out and say it's all fake, it's all bullshit.
She kind of looks at you proudly at that moment. Well done.
And at that moment, the meeting had ended.
So, but she does suspect you of being involved in Kindred Society in some manner, shape, or form.
In some way, yes, but she wants to use Butch to get her way, and she's trying to blackmail. Well, she's going to blackmail Butch to get to me by planting some evidence of wrongdoing that he's done to try to destroy him if I don't play ball with her.
I think you should play ball. I think you should tell her that, yes, you are a thrall. You want help. You want to get out of this life. And you'll feed her any information she needs and cooperate fully. But it'll be the information we want her to have.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, great minds.
Absolutely. If anything, I was thinking, well, here's the second part.
There's more.
Yes, there's always seems to be more. I was going to have a conversation with Butch at the campaign site to let him in on, to ask him if he had actually done any wrongdoing, just to know what I was up against. And my retainer, Winston, drove me somewhere else, and Sierra popped in the car. She had dominated him and brought Sierra to me. Sierra tried to stake me and leave me in torpor for a year.
And yet you're...
Do I know that?
I don't think
No,
so.
you just say stake you.
Yeah. She was going to try to stake me because she's working with Anthony Walls.
And she told you this herself?
Yes, she said all of this herself. She gave me a little bit of her master plan before trying to stake me, but I fought her off.
She turns and looks at Antonio and Karen and says, "Is that sufficient?" And Karen nods and says yes.
Over a bloodhound?
Very well.
I will, if we all are on the same page here, I'd also like to mention that, and I'm sure we all, my prince, you probably already suspect this, but there are moles on the inside. There are the people that are in this this, what do we call it? Sorry,
Camarilla.
In this Camarilla that look to have you unseated.
That's always the case, Andre.
Well,
Every night. Antonio would take my place if he could. So would Karen.
well, as long as it's all fair, then.
But
great.
I trust them as much as any other kindred I can. They have proven themselves loyal. There are those that I would not doubt have motivations, but wouldn't act until the odds were in their favor. The unfortunate thing for our dear poor Sierra is that she is blinded by emotion and revenge and is not focused on the matter at hand. The facts remain. Walls, his sire, was not a popular prince. There's a reason that they picked an insane Malkavian to be prince over that man. He couldn't handle his business. And while our time here has been tumultuous to say the least, I at least watch out for my own. And that has been proven again and again. There are those that would have had more to gain under him, though. And I'm sure I know who those people are. But I thank you for this information.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I missed.
You dismissed Winston, but I don't know if she needs to know.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
feel like that's probably that
No,
important.
not if unless she asks. No.
I know she wanted to keep me in torpor, working with Anthony Walls, and so there's dissenters, and Catherine Morell knows about her. I think I got everything. Do you guys remember anything else?
That sounded like
I
everything.
think,
to
I
me.
think Bob would say, man, I really wish I could have sent that ghost after Anthony Walls.
That ghost is probably waiting there by the fucking
Oh.
church.
Yeah, he's doing the John Travolta
I think
being
the only
like,
thing. I think the only thing else that Andre would say is after she mentioned that Sierra runs on emotions, it was that. Yeah, because. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say. Never mind.
It's okay. If it comes to you, just let me know.
Yeah.
She looks at you and you, both of you, and she says, is there anything that you would like to add to his accounting?
no.
I don't think so. I think he summed it up.
I think we have a plan moving forward with the Second Inquisition. Walls' group, while passionate, is not in the majority. Although these nights, that majority becomes, that margin, less and less. Here's what we do. As I asked you, Andre, to feed her the information that I would have you feed her. The first bit is that, yes, you are serving this Iris.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to.
Yep.
And ask her how you get out of it. You have to be very careful because she's very powerful and all-knowing. They truly do not understand what a devious creature they're dealing with. Those sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
Get their trust there that you legitimately want help, that you've been controlled mentally and you don't want this. It will not be a pleasant experience. There could be the possibility that they try to discover what you truly are, which is very important that you appear human to them at all times, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Even when you think they're not looking. It's important that when you leave your home, you are human. And she does the air quotes.
Right.
In the meantime, the finances on that organization have been tampered with. They will find their payroll a little short this month.
Oh.
People tend to want to act on nobility until the money runs out. The cause is just until then. So I'm hopeful that our plans to take the head of the snake out will work in that regard, and to bleed them over the long term. When the funding is not there, the influence is no longer there either. Does anyone have any other suggestions?
What I was wondering how you feel about the possibility of maybe killing two birds with one stone with whatever funding they end up having left, by possibly mentioning that Sierra is working with Iris, that she is part of this as well, and that she's
It's a possibility.
maybe the key to finding Iris and trying to divert them away from us.
It's a possibility, but where is Sierra staying right now? She is coming in and out of New Orleans, but from the best of our knowledge, Baton Rouge, is that correct?
I believe Baton Rouge.
Well,
But sending them to another Camarilla
exactly.
may not
That's
be a
my
bad-
issue. I have a relationship with that city.
True.
Tumultuous at best, but a relationship nonetheless, and I would not want to sour that.
If we could find out where Sierra's is.
That is why, Mr. Stokely, I would like you to accompany Karen and find her.
Of course.
And when you find her, deal with her.
Of course.
There will be no presentation to this court. I am sending the scourge for a reason.
Oh man, I wanted to be there. to kill.
You have permission to do what you need to do.
I think Bob would just have like a very toothy grin.
And Karen's like, it'll be good working with you. I think we'll make a good team.
Andre's like, I want
Is
to
there
come.
any way
Please
I
let me
can
go.
get in on this?
Absolutely not.
Aww.
Andre, you have to understand she still has a tie on you. She still has a hold on you.
Yeah.
And whether I'd like to admit it or not, she can control you, should she want to. It puts you in danger and it puts us in danger.
Okay. I had a matter I wanted to speak with you about later.
Absolutely. But for now, I think we have a plan of act. And at that, the sound of large wings.
Oh, he's here.
A landing of a loud thud on the roof. The sound of heavy footsteps. A hole in the roof that a large figure jumps through. And the prince even gives a little start at when he lands with a thud. Bloodied, battered, bruised, and holding a severed human head.
Santa, what are you just watched him kill somebody?
And he throws the head at the feet of the prince.
Oh, whose head?
Who is it?
And you recognize the head.
It's Morel, isn't it?
It's Catherine Murray.
Oh, fuck. What have you done?
Fuck.
You son of a bitch.
and the prince asks exactly that. The room,
Erupts.
yeah, the room is like that. You are there.
Oh, Vicenta!
Vicenta's like,
She looks fucking traumatized.
And he speaks up.
Wait, would I even recognize Vicenta's...
you've seen her before.
That's true, I've done... yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you've seen her. Yeah.
But she doesn't look the same as her body,
She
right?
does
No.
not.
Yeah,
No.
but I can guess because you came in with it.
Well,
yeah,
you
and I've
when
seen
you
it.
saw the gargoyle, that man is a gargoyle.
Yes.
You saw what Vicenta actually
Yeah, that's
looks
right.
like.
Vicenta is dead. I found her body burned. Just like the ones in the sewer. Your friends.
What?
What?
A husk and a burning fire next to her is all I find last night.
Where did they get you? I ask you.
It's kind of like,
So I did what I had to do. I found your note. I grabbed my phone and I got a hold of her. And I did what I had to do.
How the
I found out where she was. I told her I had information. And I handled this situation. We hide in these shadows for so long while the innocents die and they pick us out one by one. No more. And you can just see the anger and the hate and the rage of losing the love of his life.
Yeah.
And she's like, I understand, young man. You? Do you? Do you understand, my prince? I don't think you do. I killed her. I killed several of her men. And I made sure that they followed me here.
What?
We make our stand now.
Oh,
They die tonight.
Fuck, damn
Either they all die or we all die. But it ends tonight.
What the fuck?
oh my god.
What the fuck?
I know. Andre's just
am so sorry.
God
The
damn
prince
it.
just lightning bolt quick, grabs him by the neck. And she looks like she's about to end him. And he just smirks and he says, "You'll need me.
That's
I will
true.
make your choice later.
That's true.
But for now, it ends." She goes, "What have you done?" And sure enough, in the distance, you can hear the sound of a car engine, coming in red hot down the, long path that leads to this facility. She's like, "We don't have much time. Everyone, hide, get
get
in
your
places."
I would have turned to Vicenta and just be like, how did he...
Oh my god.
How did you...
God damn it.
I'm going to give you something so you can actually do stuff.
Ah, the character sheet.
The sentence is like, I have made a mistake. I have made a
He's like,
mistake.
he did...
I saw this. I saw this going differently in my mind.
Let's see where he's flying off to. Oh my god!
Okay, Shadow Cloak.
Yes. The prince obfuscates out.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
same.
Anthony, Karen, she grabs them by their shoulders and they disappear with her. But, Kiki can't. Do you have Cloak the Gathering?
Nope.
No. You could tell the prince to ask to hide her too. She probably would.
Yeah, I think I would tell her.
Yeah,
Power ask her to.
she does.
And I'm gonna unseen passage.
Yeah.
No, I get hungry. Well,
That's fine.
Time to eat.
Ignacio, I'm going to do one last thing. He goes and stands against a wall, and he pretty much cloaks like the predator.
Got you.
Cool. I also did Unseen Passage.
Okay?
I think mine's free.
Yes,
So,
should be.
yeah.
All right.
Shadow Cloaking.
Did you make your rouse check?
I passed.
I
The
did.
Ankh is good. I
Yes.
learned that today.
Yes. Today.
Today.
If you include the Dark
I'm
Age,
giving
it's
Dean
like-
time to
Yeah,
look over.
I've got to look over this, and I've got to get cards.
Sure. 1 second, folks. Okay, so you got a round to get in places. Excuse me. Do what you want to do. Where are you going? What are you doing? You definitely hear and you see headlights, shining through the glass windows that are broken out. And you hear the prince go, "Oh, this is so fucked. It's all wrong."
Yeah, I definitely would have asked the prince to hide
Yeah.
Kiki as well.
So you're moving. What are you doing, Adam?
Soaring Leap and Shadow Cloak
Onto the second.
onto the second
second
floor.
floor.
If there's like
Okay.
a catwalk or something
Yeah.
up there.
What's Bob doing?
Getting in place to wait and ambush them after they all come in.
Okay. What's Ignacio doing?
Ignacio has hidden himself and is going to use feral weapons
Okay.
to... I don't know if he's going to wait until they all come in or when they first come in.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to have it ready.
Yes.
Okay, that does cause a
Rouse check. He is fine.
Okay. All right.
I'm just hiding.
Okay.
I just pick a corner.
All right. Okay. That's fine. That's
You don't
fine.
have to say it like that.
No, I mean
That's
your
fine.
character's not. Your character's not.
Nope.
That's how she survives.
Yep.
Is staying
exactly.
hidden. But you're obfuscated.
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right, y'all. So, your favorite phrase, several things happen at once. You hear, he went in there. Go, go, go. And you see flashlights, shining everywhere. You hear numerous voices. You can't make out the number. But all of a sudden you hear as they're like battering down the employee entrance door in the front.
What are the ghosts doing?
They're looking worried, and
they can't,
watching
like,
her and,
yeah.
and just,
I don't know if the ghosts can help.
Yeah, I don't think they can either. But
not really. They're a little bit different of a spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can't whisper to Vicenta anymore. It'll get rid of my
Yeah.
glow.
So,
Wait, that's the other one.
but yeah,
Whatever.
they look concerned, at what's happening. It's definitely not anything they imagined would be going down on their night that they thought she was going to say goodbye to her love.
A joyful, sad night
Yeah.
turned into a war.
Yep. So you see two guys with a battering ram, on either side burst through the door. They come in sweeping these shotguns, and as they all file in, they're doing the thing that all SWAT does is, they all look a different direction. They all got each other's back. They're fanning out. There are about 8 of them at this point. And they are in the building, and you see like a few of them flip a thing down on their visor.
Fuck.
So they've got, and they're looking around. They're like, I got nothing.
Okay.
I got nothing. Wait.
Oh.
In the corner and pointing where Ignacio is. I see the outline of something, but I don't know. Looks like it could be. You guys are at first.
Is there a...
And then they will go.
Is there one that looks like the leader?
Not really. They're all kind of unified together. There was one that came in first, and called out orders, but these guys are a unit. They will get to do something before you go.
How many?
There are 8 of them.
8. Okay. Awesome.
So after they point that, you see one of them throw something. I need you guys to give me wits plus resolve. What is it?
No, he lost a lot of humanity, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh. How
Can
did he
I
lose that
Six. He
much?
should be at 6.
Wits plus resolve?
He is. I can't fucking count.
I want to blood. Can I blood surge?
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'm a
Oh,
blood
I need
surge.
to as well.
That's a good idea. Everybody should do that.
How do you do that?
Roll a dice, and if you roll a number on it, you get hungry, or you roll a face on it, you don't get hungry, or roll a blank, you do.
Do I get to roll 2 since I was blood potency 2? Or
Not yet. I think it's,
it's
3
3?
that you rolled 2.
No.
no, okay, so all right.
You get hungrier.
I do not get hungry.
Okay.
And what does this do for me?
You get to add 2 dice to all your checks
Black or
for
red?
this scene. Black.
Okay.
You
Oh,
only
it's
add
the
the
scene.
red coding to hunger, the whole
Yeah.
fight, basically.
Cool.
I'm rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice.
Okay. So you're going to roll.
I was doing it in case, are we doing the half thing or not?
I would not. This
Okay.
needs to be rolled.
Okay, what are we rolling? I'm sorry.
You're rolling wits plus resolve.
And we add 2 dice if we blood surge, is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so
4.
Okay.
Critical.
Well, you got to tell me how many.
Oh, I got two of them with the onks, or 2 of them with the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 with the stars.
So 8.
8.
spending a willpower.
At 4.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's good. I got 6.
Okay. Well, you all pass, but, and I'll roll for other characters just 1 second. Okay.
So the star gives you an extra one for each star you get?
You get 2 extra. If you roll 2, you have to roll 2 to get a crit, but it gives you 2 additional successes.
Okay, so would that not be 10 then? 1, 2, 3, 4,
How
5,
many-
6, and then 2 of them that have the stars?
You
Yeah,
got,
same.
no, you have to get 2 to get a crit. You have to get 2 with stars to get a crit. If you roll just 1 star, you don't get a crit.
I have 2 stars here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just add 2. It just gives you 2
I
extra.
thought it was 2 per
No.
die. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Okay. And last but not least. Yes. Oh, yeah. She's fine too. Okay. everybody will not be blinded as the flashbang grenade goes off.
Cool.
But for this round of combat, you're at -2 dice to all wits-based rolls because your ears are kind of ringing and, it's kind of disorienting. And they are prepared for it. They've got helmets on with sound dampening devices in them. So they know what's coming when they throw it.
Are any of these guys carrying flamethrowers?
None of them are carrying flamethrowers. All of them have shotguns.
Shotguns. Okay.
Yeah, shotguns, or there are the two with the breaching things. They have looks like submachine guns.
So shotguns are good then? I mean, they're not as bad as flamethrowers. So is that?
I cannot give you any information one way or the other.
I feel a
gonna
lot
have
more comfortable than flamethrowers.
I feel like
with
these bullets are
shotgun.
going to have some bullshit in them.
Oh Christ!
These are going to be like
Not again,
the
God! Why?
incendiary. It's going to be the incendiary rounds.
I want to go to anybody that, if there's one that's further away than the rest of them, that's like off by himself, even if it's just a little bit.
I mean, they're all kind of fanned out and they're moving in formation, so it's a straight line across. Spread out maybe 5 feet. 5 to 6 feet
Okay,
from one another.
I want to start on one of the ends.
Okay. All right. So we'll say that you are on the other side of the thing where Ig was on this side and you're above watching down.
Yeah.
The prince is kind of in the front.
Yeah.
Along with the others she's hiding right now. I will let the NPCs go after you.
Okay.
So you guys go as you will. That's really initiative.
I kind of want to. Can I do that wait thing?
Yeah.
Kind of hold my turn because I'm up in the rafters. If I drop down, they're gonna hear me.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't want to drop down in the middle of them or behind them, and then they all just turn around and look at me.
Yeah.
Can your arms of Ahriman be wherever you want?
Yes.
Yes.
So you could.
I want to cut the head off of
Jesus Christ!
somebody that's on the end.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. With what?
My teeth.
My machete that I have.
Okay. All righty.
So it's knife fighting.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to do that. Let me see.
Well, unless they are wearing helmets that are coming down
They're wearing full body armor.
full body armor.
Yes. Full
Okay.
tight,
Instead,
full
then
body
I'll just make a double stab at the at somewhere where I see vulnerable
The nice
parts.
thing about Kevlar is it doesn't stop puncture weapons.
Yeah.
If it has steel plates in it, yes, which this likely does, but it's easy enough to get through.
Yeah. I'm still gonna. I would go for a soft spot or
How
something.
soft is their
So
neck?
if you're doing that, it'll be a -1 dice penalty.
Okay.
Because you're having to aim.
Okay.
But let's see here. I need to get their defense here. Okay, I got it. Okay, so you're going for one with a shotgun.
Yeah. All right. And I get -1 dice penalty, but I get 2 for rousing.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll get one
Okay.
extra.
I want to hit and move too.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay.
Yeah. Crap. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. Do you have a damage modifier on the weapon?
No, it's just a.
Okay. So 5. So that will do 3. Which is lethal to a human, which would be aggravated because it's a blade. So you hit one of them. You catch some of the armor, but it definitely nicks him, and he's like, ah! At that point you are revealed, and he turns to fire at you, and a few others turn their attention too, and they're like, he's here, because all they know is they saw a monster come in and rip them up, and out of the shadows they see you.
Can I bite who's ever on the other end of the line?
You certainly can try. Yes.
Try. I know he had 5 successes. Jesus Christ. Okay, how do I roll that? Is it brawl or athletics?
Yeah, it would be with yours Dex plus brawl. Now, because you're doing that, I will tell you this. They are wearing these collars. So it's going to, they have these high collared.
Yeah.
They're made for this. It will be, when you're trying to do that, a -2. Because you're just trying to stab and get in a weak spot. You're trying to get beyond the collar and bite them.
Could I try to take his helmet off? Or is it strapped on?
It's strapped on.
I'm invisible. Can I come up behind him, unstrap it? Is it Velcro by any chance?
No, it's a latch that they pull tight.
That's a little harder.
Yeah, they're not made to just be easy off in these situations.
Are they blasting?
About to?
Okay.
I mean, things are happening so fast right now, but yeah, they're about to, definitely about to blast.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
If once the blasting starts, I want to get behind where they're firing and grab one of them, and I want to break his neck.
Okay.
Like, I feel like with that helmet, it's strapped on like that. I could just really rip.
Sure.
Like
How about I just trip one? I'm invisible. He's looking up for vampires. If I stick my leg out and he goes over it, then I can pounce on him.
You could. I'm not going to tell you how to play your character, but I know you're looking for help. Let's play to your strengths. You have dominate, right?
Yes.
You are invisible.
Yeah. I have to make eye contact with him.
Do you? For all your powers?
Yes. Compel is after establishing eye contact. Dementation is a casual conversation, and forgetful mind is holding the victim's gaze for sufficiently long and uninterrupted time.
Ah, well, that is trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, what other powers
Can they
do you
make
have?
if you look them right in the eye, even if you're invisible, does that count?
No,
I don't
'cause they
think
have to
so,
see-
because they have
yeah,
to
it's
see
eye
me.
contact.
Okay.
What other powers do you have? I'm trying to help
Bro,
you.
you know I don't got nothing. I got sense the unseen,
Uh-huh.
premonition,
Uh-huh.
silence of death, unseen passage, mask of 1,000 faces, compel, dementation, and the forgetful mind.
Okay. You might want to hang on to those.
Yeah, I'm still having them out. I just want to do something while I have the advantage of being invisible.
understand.
And
I
my
understand.
idea of biting now was to get some of the heat off Bob and cause more chaos on the other side of the room. So
I don't think it's a bad idea. You have surged, so that'll
Yes.
just negate the -2. So it would be Dex plus Brawl.
Yeah, I only have 2 dice, so.
Okay. It's worth a shot if you want to try it.
So I'm at a -2, but I surged.
Yes, and I'm
So-
also going to give you a bonus of 2 because you're unseen and you're not
Thank you,
you're not
baby.
they're not aware of you.
Okay.
But remember, you have to roll your hunger dice.
Why?
You have to include the hunger dice.
Oh, yes. I thought you meant rouse
Yeah,
for some reason.
yeah.
Okay.
So how many total do you have?
6.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
Come on, Iris. Come on, Iris. All the ghosts are watching. Cassandra's there.
Also remember you have willpower.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
You got a messy critical.
Why? Only one of them has fangs and only one of them has,
That's
That's a messy critical.
Is that critical with one of the red
Fuck
hunger
yes.
dice?
Kill him. Kill him.
So how many total? You got 6
Yeah.
plus that's 8.
Oh, look
All
at
right.
you go!
All right, so you leap out of the shadows. I'll narrate it for you if you want, or if you can.
I just want to sneak up behind him
yeah,
and, like, maybe slow.
yeah. So you horse collar him before he knows what's happening,
Yeah.
pull him back because
Yes.
he's not expecting from behind,
And then
and then
Yep.
and
Move his shit.
he stops moving altogether because of the kiss.
Right.
Oh.
He's having a good old time, and you're
Yeah,
getting
he
a good old
can't.
feed.
He basically just stops. Like they can't really resist it. They have
I
to-
don't stop.
Yep. So you take 1. Your hunger is selected by 1 right now. You don't
Oh,
have like
it
brutal
takes-
feed or anything like that, so you can't just like go.
Oh, I didn't
So,
know that.
Yeah, but they will see you feeding,
Okay.
and they're like, "Oh shit!" And
It's her.
and
I have a question.
uh-huh.
Can I activate my toughness before I jump out and claw these motherfuckers?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
so is that
Fuck.
when does the blasting start? 'Cause that's
After
when I'm-
all of us go and the NPCs go.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be any left by the time that I?
No one's dead yet.
I know.
Right.
No one's
Yeah.
dead.
I know, but it's like a lot of people.
I don't
that
think
go.
you have to worry, Adam. I really think it'll
You'll get to do.
Yes.
Don't worry.
I'm sorry if I'm.
No,
No,
it's
no,
fine.
no.
I'm just saying. Don't
I'm
worry.
just saying
You'll
these
get yours.
fuckers are tough.
You'll get yours.
I feel like that means there's backup coming.
No, I just mean these. It's a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
because they haven't started blasting yet. We're like, haha.
When
But
they
then they
Get
do.
fucked.
Direct the attention
But
towards.
no, y'all needed a surprise round. I'll put it that way.
Christ.
When they direct their attention towards Iris,
Uh-huh.
one of the ones that starts calling out that's the one that gets jumped out and clawed.
So you'll have to run out to
That's-
do it.
okay.
But yes.
Can I fly out?
Yeah, you can fly out. Yeah. You fly from the shadows.
Yes.
They train on you because they're looking for you.
Well-
they're actively watching. So,
Right, but
so
that's
it's one of
why-
those things they'll
You are very large.
But yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I.
Go ahead. So you're doing that?
Yeah, that's. Let me. Okay.
Okay.
It's activated +2 piercing modifier to your brawl damage. Enhanced bite attack still only inflict 2 aggravated, but they no longer suffer. Okay, so enhanced bite attacks still only inflict 2 aggravated damage, regardless of the number of successes rolled, but they no longer suffer a called shot die penalty.
Right.
I want to claw him.
Right.
I want to
So,
brawl.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Strength plus brawl.
Okay.
Can I activate fleetness as well?
Yes. I'll let
Okay.
you do that.
Oh, and 2.
Don't not
blood
get hungry.
surged. Hang on. I'm gonna willpower this.
Hey Ryan,
Yeah.
could you just make a note to edit out that thing about me asking about how?
Sure. That's fine.
I don't feel like it's a good look.
Sure. No problem.
Why?
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
I don't know. It just makes me sound like I'm whining. And
You're not
You're
whining.
not whining. You just wanted to know.
You just want
That's
to
curiosity.
Yeah.
open a can of whoop ass.
That's right. Run.
When do I get to open this can?
Exactly. Because Andre's been waiting to open up a can of whoop ass.
And
this
he just
whole
heard
time.
that he can't do it to Sierra.
That's
so
right.
he's like,
He's got some frustration to take out
You
on
know
these
what?
motherfuckers.
All of you are Sierra right now.
That's right.
All right.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes.
Yes.
Versus 3. It does +2 aggravated to human. Is that right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So armor is 4. So yeah, you claw and you gouge a big rent in the armor,
sweet.
but you didn't get through.
That's okay. Someone
the
else
person.
can just
But
mosey
you
on up to
definitely
him.
damaged the armor. I'll make a note of that for that particular character.
Sweet.
But it takes the heat off of Iris.
Yes, but they're definitely on you now.
Well,
I'm
Alright.
glad that we're keeping them on their toes. I like this. They're probably
Okay.
panicking with each one that shows up because they thought it was just him.
Are you still waiting?
If it's possible to drop down on one of them,
That would be cool.
Yeah, it could be.
and I want to put my hands around their throat.
Okay.
Or I want to break their neck, but I don't know if
Sure.
that's too many actions.
No, jump
I
down,
mean,
break next
jumping
time.
and twisting.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm-
I want to.
Do it.
I don't know how quietly that's gonna be, but it's
I
fine.
mean, they'll definitely see you after you do it, but
But we
you are
got,
jumping out from the shadows, so
Yeah.
they're not
I'm
going to get.
And
I'm
from
dropping
up,
from
yeah.
above.
Batman style.
Okay,
Okay, so
it'll be your strength plus brawl, and then also are you using your potence?
prowess. I need to roll for prowess.
Uh huh.
Don't get hungrier.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, we got 1. What is it? 300 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. Strength. 2 for a bloodlust, and then 2 for prowess.
It's on
Oh.
the card.
Yeah, it's 2 because it should be with what your rank is.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Now
unless
is that
it's
to
melee.
damage or is that to your actual roll? Because that's different.
When activated, add your potency range to all strength tests to your
Okay.
unarmed damage, and and to your unarmed
So you'll
damage.
get the dice roll and 2 extra. That's good. Okay, go for it. Roll your bones.
Snap him like a pretzel.
Probably.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Great. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to do a willpower. I got 5.
Okay.
I want to do a willpower.
All right.
Unless you think I don't
Nope.
need to. Okay.
I'm just looking at dice faces. You're fine.
Oh man. I don't.
So 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
Okay. You won by 4. So that would be 6 damage.
Does he add the 2 dice to that?
That's what I'm adding.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's what I'm adding. So it'd be 6 total. You're trying to tweak the neck, not go through armor. So
Yeah,
we would
just-
ignore armor in this instance.
Just break his neck.
Yeah. So you come drop behind him, jump down, twist the neck until he's looking at you,
Awesome.
and he falls down dead.
Actually,
Oh
I want
my
to hold
God.
on to him.
Okay.
I want to hold on
Oh,
to
like
him.
he's still up?
Use him as a shield.
I'm gonna break his neck until he's looking at me, and then I'm gonna hold on to him like this, and,
Okay.
and kind of start back and back away.
Well,
Okay.
because
Gross.
then if they don't see a body drop, that's really smart.
That's
It
true.
probably
If,
won't
they,
draw
if they're
their
looking at
attention.
you.
Well,
They know they heard him go and then there's a
And his
the helmet's
gun's not
looking
up
at
there.
them
I mean,
right now.
it's mainly for protection.
Yeah,
Because
I
I know
just-
they're
good
gonna
idea.
shoot at me.
I mean, I'm just thinking with all the other chaos going on, they might not hear an or they might not
Right.
know where it's coming
Right.
from.
I mean,
true.
that's yeah. It
Make-
doesn't
pick
matter
his
how
arms
quick
up
they
so
are.
his
when
gun's still up,
They
too.
walked into a trap and they underestimated their opponent,
Good.
and they're paying for it.
Good. That's
All right.
what I like to hear.
So,
NPC.
NPCs.
Come on, Prince.
Um,
Come on, Kiki.
the prince steps out. I think I have it memorized at this point. But I don't know.
Yeah, human shield's a good idea. I'm gonna pull my guy back into a corner. And I'm not gonna let him go like a dog that gets a
wait.
piece of a taco.
Let's see how well this.
So sorry.
Let's see how well this armor works.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot they had armor. Yeah.
Are you just gonna strip him down and just put it on?
No, just have it in front of me.
Oh,
if I'm in the corner, then
I'm
they
just-
can't
I'm
get
just-
me.
I'm just
I just
holding
meant
him
since
in
you were
front.
hiding in the corner, you just like.
Let's
If
see.
I could
I want to
get-
see how good their armor is and how spread out is these shotgun blasts,
Yeah.
and if he lights up on fire. Because then I'm about to throw him in there.
Yeah. So one of the ones with the breaching tools, they're not as heavily armored.
Oh.
You notice because they have to stay agile to,
Well, yeah.
to operate that. They've also got grenade belt across their chest.
Okay.
It's probably those flash
Flash
bangs.
bangs, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Are they empty?
No.
Fuck.
She slices comes out of nothing, and just these impossibly large claws just slices across one, and you see him just and start to gurgle and
Nice. No scream.
and he dies. I mean, he is cut from throat to
Yay.
hip.
Damn. That's my GG.
She obviously has drawn their attention as well. Antonio steps out.
And that's my boyfriend. Wait, let's see how this roll goes. And that's my friend.
Possibly more.
My mentor.
He's gonna drain you, probably with that the thing you baby birded Vicenta with. That would be cool.
Oh, yeah. He takes his clothes off. It's ritual time.
Yeah, so the one that has turned its attention to you, that Ig flew out and clawed, he has left his armor exposed. And you see Antonio just kind of do like that, and a stream of blood just starts to gush out of this guy. And he's like paralyzed as Antonio drinks it in.
That's a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah. So he is bound as if by the kiss right
Yes.
now.
Whoa.
So we've got 2 down by the kiss, 2 that are out completely, but it is now their turn.
No,
Kiki
no.
doesn't.
Karen.
Karen?
And
Yes.
Kiki.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm having a good time while we're all going and taking them out. I'm not going to have a good time once they start, so draw this out, please.
Okay. Karen starts to talk at one, and he kind of starts to turn the gun on the other guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice terminal decree.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, she's powerful.
That's a badass bitch right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Why you have to do violence when they can do it themselves? All right. So that one guy is going to shoot first at his friend. And I need you all, when this happens, to give me a willpower check.
Shit, it's fire.
Shit.
It's
Current
our
or total?
remaining.
Total,
Total?
because you're in a fight. I'm just
nice
going to
to
say you're resolved. You're fighting for your lives here.
You don't use red dice with that, do
No.
you? Okay.
2.
That's enough.
2.
That's enough.
The blood surge doesn't
No.
help with that, right?
No.
Whoa.
Ig don't give a fuck.
All right. So I guess you did pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
5.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. So
What'd you get, Adam?
3.
Oh.
I'm just going to make a group roll. Okay. NPCs are fine. But yeah, it goes off and you just see fire
God.
shoot out of this.
That's
it.
what I thought.
Yeah.
It's a dragon's breath round. And he hits his friend. But you know, I mean, he was shooting at his friend.
I know, it was just funny the way you said it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And, you know,
Yeah, how's the
oh,
armor take
shit,
that?
what the fuck? I mean, but they are armored against this. So it doesn't do a lot. But, you know, he's just kind of looks confused at what he did, you know.
Oh, does that not last for the whole scene? It's only one action.
I mean, yeah, they're taking an action to shoot.
No, her terminal,
Her terminal decree.
Yeah. He
It only lasts one?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
confused, but, you know, I mean,
So-
he's carried out what she told him to do.
She
So-
just said shoot him,
Yeah.
not like
Oh,
turn on
I was
all
gonna
of
say
it.
kill your friends.
Well-
Yeah, kill them.
Kill your
Give it
friend, I
time.
guess.
Give it time.
All right. I was just curious.
All right. So, they're going to go. We've got 1, 2, 3,
Well, I had fun.
4,
I'm so sorry. I did not think that I would fuck this up this bad.
Monica.
You didn't do it. Huh?
You're not being your guy is incapacitated.
Yeah.
So he's incapacitated.
I need to take his gun once I saw that happen.
You're gonna have to make a willpower roll every time you shoot that thing.
All right, but the
I
other
didn't
guy's
even mean
shooting
shoot.
at
I just meant
you.
keep it away from them. Fuck.
All right, Monica, you can give me because you got a guy in front of you. I'm going to give you a +2 die bonus
Okay.
because you're feeding on him.
Okay.
Um,
And my surge.
I'm going to.
My
It will be. You need to give me Dex plus Athletics.
I have no athletics. I'm rolling 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and a skull on a red.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 3. You are going to take 4 damage.
God damn.
Like what kind of damage? X's?
No, this
Just
guy
slashes?
had one of the submachines.
Oh.
So yeah, you get so you can heal this.
I mean, what slashes do we put in?
Single slash.
Okay.
Yep. Ignacio, same roll.
Okay, what did I roll? I'm sorry.
Dex plus athletics.
Okay. Dex. Athletics, and then 2 for the blood surge. Hang on. Wait.
No problem.
He got 4. Do I need to willpower that?
You're tied.
I'm going to willpower that.
You do win ties, though,
Oh, I'm not going to willpower
because you're
that.
a PC. PCs win ties.
I will
So
save that.
just barely, he sees it coming and dodges out of the way as this blast of flame shoots over his horned head. All right, Bob, same
right.
thing.
So I
And you
suffered.
don't have to worry.
I suffer no penalty because of rapid reflexes for lack of cover against firearms.
Okay.
So, and also I'm fleetness, so I could use my celerity.
Okay. Cool. Go for it. Same roll.
Alrighty. I'm gonna willpower.
I was going to say these guys did pretty good on this one. You might want to do that.
That's 1, 2, 3, 5.
5. Okay. They beat you by 1, so you're going to take 3. This will be aggravated
Okay.
because it is fire.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Jeff. I have killed you all. I'm so sorry.
All right. Shooting at the prince.
Actually, you take it.
Ooh.
Just every dice is an honk.
Tony C is now the prince.
Yeah, she's fine. Dodges out of the way, no problem. Antonia. This is one of the submachine guys. Sees, this blood being drawn out of his friend is like, what the what the hell? All right. 2, 3, 4. He willpower. 4. 5, 6, 7. Four, 6, 7. Yeah. Antonio is just lit up like Swiss cheese. Just da 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 da. And you just see him kind of, getting hit like that.
God damn.
Yeah. And he falls down.
Oh, fuck. Is he dead or torpored or?
Now, this is a submachine gun, so he can heal this reflexively on his turn.
Okay.
On his turn.
So if he gets hit worse.
Yeah. And it's superficial wounds. Bullets are superficial to vampires.
Okay.
Not lethal. If all his boxes just filled up. But if it was aggravated, that's final death. If it's or torpor. But with this, he's just like falling down, and they think they've just killed the guy.
Oh, that's
So when
would
he
be
be
helpful.
He's no longer feeding. But it's like, got you, motherfucker!
But so when he pops back up,
Yeah,
you're gonna
he's
be
gonna shoot
really
his
fucking
pants.
surprised.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but he is approaching, with the gun on him. I've attacked all of you. I've attacked those 2. That's all that was left. Okay. So it is back to y'all.
I want to use Arms of Airman on the guy that's walking up to Tony C.
Okay.
So I'm doing it still kind of behind this human shield.
Yes.
Can I? That's possible?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Because you have potence. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That seems well within your wheelhouse to do. And this is the last round. We're 3 and out. So
Well, that was on.
No, you're right.
That was
It's
only
not.
one.
No, that's 2. That's 1. You're right. I'm thinking ahead because I'm talking about the surprise round you get. Yeah.
Also,
okay.
Kiki never went. I didn't know if
She did not.
Okay, just checking. Didn't want to forget about her.
No.
Wits
the
play.
prince told her to lay low.
Is that wits thing still in play?
No, now it's gone.
Okay, great.
Oh, sweet.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then blood surge. Oh shit! I gotta rouse check. Good. Okay. I need to. I got 3 in a skull, but I feel like I should willpower that.
So you're trying to arms that guy.
I've only got 1 die I can roll though.
How much willpower do you have?
Well, the other failures are on.
It's a tie, so you would win the tie.
Oh, I would?
Yeah.
Okay, then I won't do it.
Yeah. So you wrap him up, and
As he's walking.
yeah, I
towards
guess you're grabbing hands, so trying to pull him away from the guns type thing, or
Yeah,
what are you doing?
with them?
with the arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to hold him, and then and try to rip the gun away.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, we'll let you do that right now because you're successful. So the arms can kind of act on their turn. I forget the exact stats the arms use. 1 sec, I got it right here.
The arms use wits plus oblivion to attack and deal superficial damage or grapple, adding half the user's.
We'll just say that you pinned him down.
Yeah.
That'll make it quicker because you actually cast them and did that. So.
If it map for if you care for later, potence is half of the potence rating is a damage bonus. So
I do care. That actually makes a big difference. What's your potence right now?
1.
Okay.
Well, it's 2, so it would be 1.
That's enough to pull the gun away then. That actually made a difference for you.
Great.
So yeah, you toss the gun with one of the arms,
Okay.
So that is that. Okay. So what are you doing?
I would like to stab the guy and then the guy that was right in front of me that shot at me. I'm assuming that was the one that shot at me.
Yes.
I would like to stab him and then use fleetness to get the fuck out of there.
Sure. Go for it.
All right, and so we don't have the penalty anymore. I get the bonus for knife fighting. Got the bonus for blood potency, so it's 3. Okay, and it's dex, right, for knife?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck. All right, that's that one. I'm going to spend yet another willpower. Six.
How does he die?
I think.
The guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, Bob stabs him, and then faster than lightning just.
Yeah. So
Bye.
and like you right in the neck,
Yeah.
and he's just and he falls down, breathing his last breath. All right. It is chaos in here. Ignacio.
I'm activating Defy Bane, so if I get shot out with fire, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Do not get hungry at that time. That's
Okay.
good.
All right.
Then I will use, because I still have a guy in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will hit him with feral weapons again,
Okay.
and that is brawl, strength versus brawl.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the one that Antonio was also feeding on, or was it?
That is the same
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah.
He has been weakened. Yes.
Okay.
Then how did he shoot Bob?
No. The guy. There was a guy in front of me
Yes.
that
Oh,
shot at
you're
me
talking about
with the
this one.
shotgun.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Honestly, this is one of those rare situations that would probably help us to have some sort of miniature or something
Yeah.
to show where
okay.
everything is, but that's okay.
I trust you.
Is it 2 or 3 black dice when you willpower?
3 black.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. How does this man die?
Yay!
He just gets his face ripped off, or whatever it is that was
Yeah.
exposed just absolutely
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah. I mean, the head goes flying pretty much. Yeah.
Oh, another one for Ig.
Yeah. Just, just
He's really into that kind of thing.
head rips.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's my thing.
Yours is head twists. His is
Right.
rips.
Well,
I
yours
did
is
rip
also
that other
spine
girl's
rips.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, was the spine with it?
No.
Okay, good. That makes a difference.
Copycat.
How many
right.
do we have left?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Okay.
I continue to eat mine. I'm dragging him into a corner so that he is in front of me. So if I get shot at, hopefully he will take the brunt of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's it. I can't talk while I
His
eat.
body is cold and lifeless as you finish him off.
Oh, that's great.
So now we have 3 left.
Yes.
All right.
The prince.
And then one of them is caught up in arms right now.
Yep.
So 2, really.
I feel like backup's gonna come and fuck us up. I'm scared.
Prince didn't do as good this time.
What? What did you say?
I said Prince didn't do as good this time.
And Tony sees down. I'm the prince.
No, that guy dodges out of the way. I guess he saw what happened to his friend. He sees it coming, and kind of swings back to defend himself.
Iris is going
that
to claim
guy's
praxis.
Bound, let's see. So he's bound. He's going to try to get away. You'll roll for your arms to see if he can act this turn.
To see if who can act.
The guy, he's trying to get out of them.
Okay.
So you'll roll your arms stats.
Another willpower for me.
Okay. Same for him.
Critical 4.
4.
So-
Yep, he is still bound.
Well,
He
it
can-
was a critical. So it'd be 5, right?
Yeah.
5, and then
You
6.
got 3. Yeah, 3, 2 with stars. That's 5.
No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them have stars.
That's 6.
6.
Yep.
And then +7 for the potence, or did you add?
That doesn't matter
Okay,
for this. It's just whether or not it's a contested roll
Okay.
to see if he gets away or not.
Cool.
But he is quite incapacitated.
Is he screaming? What's he saying? I'm just kidding.
All right, Tony. So
I hate to say it, Tony, I'm rooting for you.
Wow, growth. Character growth.
Real
That's your
growth.
age.
I just really want him to hook up with Iris, if that's what she wants.
She still doesn't know. Still on the fence.
Depends on how he does on this
he will
roll.
Surge. Does not. He does get hunger, but he heals by 3.
Is that a bonus action, or does he get to?
Yeah, it's just reflexive. So
Oh,
you can
does that
sur-
mean I could have healed?
You can blood surge, and you heal. He is potency 3, so he heals 2 points.
So I just heal 1.
You would heal 1.
What do I do? Rouse?
Yeah, you rouse.
So hungry?
No, I
Or
wouldn't
that
worry
was
about it.
Before.
Yeah.
I
Can
kinda
Bob
ate 'em
heal?
up.
Or
Yeah, you can surge too.
But the,
Well, yours is aggravated,
Yeah, mine's
isn't it?
aggravated.
Yeah.
So
Then
no,
no.
I have to like spend the night doing that shit.
All right.
Oh,
so
okay.
Antonio can act, and he's pissed. 2, 3, 4,
Sorry,
5,
Bob.
6, 8.
Well, I got him covered because I got that guy absolutely ready for him, and he can't do anything either. Really, it's not like he can dodge.
Yeah. We can all just.
That made a difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versus.
Oh, he can still make a roll.
Yeah, because he healed. Healing is reflexive.
Oh, I know. I meant the other guy.
Yeah, he
Since
has to
he's
resist. He's not attacking the one that's wrapped up with you. He sees another one that's more of a concern. He knows you've got it under control.
All right.
All right. You see the other guy that's like pointing a gun, that the prince just dodged out of the way of. You see him like start to go, and his skin starts to bubble
I know
and
exactly
you
what he
see
did.
like steam start to burst out of his skin.
Ew.
And he like his blood is literally boiling in his veins, and he falls down dead.
That would be some good research if any of you would get out of here alive. What? It would be.
All right, Karen gets to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't need to do that. Yes. Okay. Yes. The one that is still left.
That's the one that's left is wrapped up.
He's the only one left,
The
right?
one that's wrapped up is the only one left after what happens here.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's another guy. He's about to shoot you again. You know, he's kind of watching you where you're going, and you see her kind of just saunter over to him, and he looks over, and then just takes the gun like this and blam.
For our viewers, he pointed the gun at himself.
Yeah, he pointed the gun at himself,
listeners,
and
sorry.
Kurt Cobain himself.
Oh.
Yeah. Too soon?
Something
Yeah.
in the way.
Yikes.
But yeah, he blows his own head off.
Wow.
The other guy that is still bound, while he's not free, he has a hand, and he pulls something. And
Oh,
he's just
shit.
like, fuck all of you. Tink.
Who's leaping on it?
I'm throwing him out of the window. I'm throwing him out a window.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you a chance to do that. I'll give everybody a chance to do something.
Hide.
I try to get Iris and get out of the way because Iris is the only one.
Aww.
All right. So you're throwing him.
I'm throwing him out the window.
I think that's,
Okay.
that's probably...
All right.
If he
Go
said Tink, that means he's got a grenade.
Yep.
Yeah. No, Andre's right.
You know, we ain't got a Captain America in here.
Okay. Go for it.
Maybe Ig, but I don't think
With
so.
plus Oblivion.
I don't think he
so
would.
1, 2.
No, this is, it's your
He
arms.
might,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I can make him do it.
Yeah, I think it would kill him, but I also don't think he would jump on the grenade if Vicenta's not here, so...
Okay. I'm not happy with this. I have 2 of the skulls.
That, if you have no successes?
Oh, no, I have 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay.
And I would like to use a willpower if it matters.
yeah.
Shouldn't, but...
Oh, shouldn't? Okay.
Oh,
So you yeet him. He goes flying back, he goes back out through the door. It's not enough to like go, through the sky roof or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
But the arms throw him out towards the van.
Oh,
Right, yeah.
That they pulled up in.
Right towards the van.
And he lands with a thud, and you see him like panicking to get the belt off, but it's not enough time. And kaboom!
Damn.
He goes up. The van goes up. The building rattles. I need you all to give me a willpower check because it's a big old ball of fire outside right now.
Unspent or
Unspent. Just your willpower stat. Roll your willpower.
okay.
Stat.
So
Yeah.
so all of it because I've
If you.
Full?
What's your willpower stat?
okay
How many do you have if you hadn't spent any willpower? How many dice is that?
4.
Yeah.
Then roll 4 dice.
Okay.
I got 2 successes.
I got
Okay.
1.
Okay.
4 successes.
I got 2 successes.
Good. All right. Yep. So, everybody manages to keep it together because, it's out there away from y'all. But it does, kind of blow out the building wall. The prince kind of dusts herself off a little bit. And, well, young man.
Who's she talking to?
Ignacio.
Yeah.
Not what we wanted at all. But the result is favorable. We have much to discuss. There's not much more that the prince can say before off in the distance you can hear the sound of a helicopter.
Yeah, we gotta go.
She says, yes, my dear, we do.
Oh, yeah.
And she says, come everyone, to your vehicles. I don't believe it's here yet. It doesn't. Okay, we must leave. Everyone, we will reconvene at my abode. I don't think we have. If as long as everybody takes separate directions, stay away from the helicopter. Hopefully it's not here yet. It's very distant. But we must leave. Now.
Let's go.
I don't know how to do my obfuscate. I need the card.
Yeah, we'll just say it happened.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a rouse check, I think.
Yeah, it is for unseen passage.
Yeah, so-
I'm moving to the car.
I'm hungry.
Are you going with?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I reluctantly leave Vicenta because I'm still like, what the
She'll jump into Ig.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you
she's
see-
like, what the fuck?
Yep. We go.
All right. So everybody give me that is driving a vehicle. Give me intelligence plus drive.
God damn it.
Bob don't drive. That's Kiki's job.
That's true.
Ig's flying. Oh.
Yeah. Ig's flying.
Is this still a blood surge?
No.
Okay.
It's a new.
You can do a new one. Yeah, Kiki thinks she's keeping you guys pretty safe. She's kind of going
Well,
on
I'm
some
at
country
hunger.
roads.
I'm at hunger 3 right now. Should I blood surge? The other thing, I'm only rolling 3 dice, though.
I doubt this is a complicated one. I bet you only need like 1 success to not panic, I would hope.
Yeah, but I
Don't
can't
know.
willpower these if I fuck up.
Nope. Go for it.
Well, maybe I can take the wheel.
I got 2.
That's fine.
All right, good.
Yeah.
You all begin to make it off. Obviously, this is a news helicopter that approaches.
Oh, fuck them.
But, so they're, circling and, because they heard this explosion. It takes some time to deploy and, they hear that there's a gunfight out, in the sticks, but they're trying to get to it. You guys have plenty of time to get away before it's there.
Bear attack. It was a bear attack.
Yeah. It definitely looks like an explosion, at this.
Well, yeah, but
place.
they fucked up and it was a bear attack. Bear ran away.
Yeah.
That bear caused the explosion.
But the prince, when you all arrive at her house, she looks at Ignacio and she says, "That was unwise."
Well,
And I'll take it here, just because you're not playing him yet. When Vicenta's gone,
Yeah.
I'll let you use him for the physical side. of
yeah,
things.
I don't.
But,
I'm
he
going to
just-
tell you right now, I'm going to need some points.
Yeah, you're fine.
Because I don't know his personality.
Sure.
He never had a personality. He was just kind of like this object
He had
off in the
plenty of
ether.
personality, but
He was probably the most fleshed out NPC that was on here.
yeah. I know it's different when somebody hands you something that says "play
Yes.
this" and get
Yeah, I
inside your
wouldn't
head.
know
absolutely.
what to say.
So he's just like, "It worked. It worked, didn't it?
We don't know if it worked.
They're gone, all of them.
You know that's all of them?
You
The ones that are left in the building."
you don't know. And now they've seen you. Who knows what they've seen?
And they'll follow me. They'll look for me, not you.
Oh, are you leaving?
I want to. And he kind of looks at Antonio when he says that. And Antonio nods and says, "You're not mine. You are your own person. You can do what you will." The prince says, "No, you did serve and say you were loyal to the Camarilla.
What happened to Vicenta?
She's dead.
Yes.
I found her body next to a fire."
Is your ghost out yet?
I don't know. Is my ghost out
It
yet?
can be.
Can I still have my sense?
She's
You
just.
can look for her.
Okay.
I'm sure you knew you were going to do that.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
I mean, she's just crying.
Will you tell us what happened?
And then the prince nods and says yes and looks at you.
Does this click for Ig yet that he can see her too?
No.
She goes, just tell him to look.
She says to look.
Well,
Look
like-
with your special eyes. She's
and he kind
here.
of closes his eyes and takes a sigh, big sigh. And he opens his eyes and he kind of cocks his head like he doesn't recognize you. Because he's not, in this lifetime, seen.
She looks like she did when she was mortal.
Yeah.
Only she is wearing an outfit that she would have had in this life.
Yeah.
She's wearing the wedding ring she wore as Persephone.
Aww.
You know, she has on, you know, jeans and boots, a t-shirt that says, "I survived my harrowing and all I got was a shitty t-shirt."
It's got this weird skeletal lady on the bottom in a tuxedo going.
No, that's on the back.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
her and LaDonna with the baton, but that's on the back.
Bet you're
Don't
alive.
let the prince see that. Don't let her
No,
see
and
that.
she has a black, like, moto jacket,
Oh, okay,
leather
good.
moto jacket
The
on.
prince is like, what is that? Who is that?
Yeah. You know, and when she's crying, though, it's tears.
Tears.
Yeah.
It's not red.
It is not red. It is not blood.
He drops to his knees and he knows.
I was going to say, how well does he remember those teenage hormone dreams
Well,
with the flying and the
It,
dancing?
it takes a sec. Like I said, he looks confused, but then
Yeah.
it comes back and he just goes, "You're gone."
I'm right here for right now.
And he reaches out, you know, to touch you, and his hand goes through yours.
If we can be by ourselves, then I can cross over more so. Not with everybody else here.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the prince lets out a sigh and goes, "You are not forgiven." And what Antonio decides is what we will rule. But Antonio, now you have 2 fosters. Do you understand? Yes, my prince, I understand. Very well. Karen, come. We have much to talk on cleanup. Bob, if you will, accompany us. Andre, you as well, if you don't mind. Where would you like to be, my dear?
Lafayette Cemetery?
As you wish. Be careful.
Okay.
So wait, what happened to Vicenta?
She didn't tell you. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I know, but Andre would ask that.
She still didn't say.
She didn't say. She's just
Yeah.
she's
They wanna
really
be
wanting
together.
to be alone with Ig.
Yes, I'm sure Ig will tell us after. Let's just give him time.
Before he leaves, she says, we really do need to know if there's other threats. And she says that looking at you.
I mean,
From the SI. I can tell you, I'll give you a background of what you just witnessed and why you've probably been crying the whole time.
yeah.
He flew in a blind rage in there. They were having like an orientation, like, you know, to go out, like a rally to, you know, like a
New
team meeting
recruits?
to go, okay, we're going here, we're doing this tonight. Basically, you know, bursts through the window, covers himself in cuts from the glass, goes straight for her, pins her to the wall. You know, everybody's freaking out, but they're like in their, it's most of like the field
Right.
agents. So they're shooting pistols at him. It's
Yeah,
it's
and
fucking
it's-
him up. But you know, then there's chaos and stuff. The actual police from downstairs start to, you know, kind of come up. He takes a few of them out, but then eventually leaves once, you know, and rips her head off, you know, and takes it with him as a trophy, and, you know, and then, you know, sneers at him as he jumps out the window and, you know, watches as they, you know, some of the guys get in, you know, start calling in favors from the cops, and people are fanning out, but then you can watch them, you know, you see them pointing, you know, as you watch as what's happening. And, you know, he's obviously baiting this team to follow him. They're not all gone, but they are definitely crippled right now. I mean, severely.
She'll tell her that. She'll be like, they're not completely gone, but they are very crippled at the moment. There are few remain.
Very well. Go, young man. You have much to discuss with her. And he leaves.
She'll
And he goes wherever you want to go.
she tells him to fly out to that open area in the Venetian Isles.
Okay.
Well, no. Maybe. How much time she got left?
Yeah, hours. Several hours still.
Okay. She may have him go back to their house that the prince had them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
That way, they're just not out in a field in
Sure.
case randos
Sure.
are partying or something. It's like, oh, never mind.
Sure.
So,
All right. So they leave. We'll get back to that. the prince has you, and what are you wanting to do at Lafayette?
Trying to find Erasmus in that thing that Vicenta thought where he was.
Okay.
Wait, did she ever tell me that?
I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
As many times as she ranted about that.
She's alluded
She's told
a
us
lot.
all. Like she was like, "Oh, he's in the."
She
in
would
Lafayette
even say
Cemetery.
he's in that crypt. So
Yeah.
I'm sure she told you.
Just making sure that it's not player only.
Sure.
She ranted about that way too much.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. Why not?
Okay. All right. We'll get to that in a little bit. So the prince has you two, and Karen is there.
I've got gigantic holes of burned holes in me.
Yes. And she says, "Are you going to be okay? Do we need to?" This will take some time, I'm afraid.
Yes.
I'm sorry that happened.
This is the worst it's been in quite some time.
Kiki's obviously, she's there too. She's upset, and the prince says, "We'll know that as Vicenta left, she told me that, she relays back what Vicenta said. So there is justice in that, I suppose." This leaves us with our other ordeal. The news will get out about this, that there was an attack, that there was members of law enforcement brutalized. Name whatever horror that they want to say happened will be talked about on the news. While I do not think this is an immediate concern, it is a breach, nonetheless, of the Masquerade. But we also have other issues. And things that I think we can turn to our advantage. I would very much like it, Karen, if word would get out to Morgaine that Mr. Stokely did not make it and that Andre is severely wounded.
Oh.
And that we are in shambles at this point. That Antonio is hurt. That we are weaker than we are. Can you make that happen for us? She kind of reluctantly goes, "Yes, my prince, I can." I knew you could. She still trusts you enough, doesn't she? More or less. But I can do what I do. Excellent. Therein lies an opportunity then. If people will move, it will be soon if they think they can. While the iron is hot, as the saying goes. Mr. Stokely, we are in need of your dear Kiki's aid. I would not be so base as to say that we need to act as the Sabbat, but we need numbers. We need people who have capability beyond those of mortals at this point. If you would want what you requested, I would say tonight would be a night to do it. And Kiki's kind of taken aback by that, not like she's excited, but just like, whoa, I thought I'd have more time than that look.
Yeah.
At your leisure, but understand things will be coming to a head very soon. And she has proven herself loyal and capable. She listened and kept her head down during all of this, kept herself alive.
Thank you.
Maybe not the circumstances you wanted to do this under, but I think it is for the best.
I understand, my prince.
Andre.
Yes,
you
my
have
prince.
proven yourself loyal to this court at every step of the way. I will consider you a trusted advisor from this moment forward.
Thank you, my prince.
I respect your words and what you have to say, and you have proven to be a tremendous aid to all of the kindred of the city, and it will not be forgotten. have much to do and very little time to do it, to put in place what needs to be done. But we shall prevail. She makes her way off and she says, Antonio, if you will, we need to tend to your wounds. We need to get you fed. Come with me. And, she puts him in her car. He's not like, oh, God, but it took a lot out of him to heal all the getting riddled with bullets.
Sure he did.
So she puts him in and off they go. To his estate. But you two are left at the prince's. She has ghouls to let you out. And, that are watching the place and everything.
Does she have anyone I can feed on?
Not here.
Okay.
And that's why she was taking him to his girls.
Got it.
Normally she has people come in for those sort of things.
Well, there's not many SI left out there, so I guess we could probably just find somebody on the way home.
Okay.
Or Amber, but I can't get a hold of her. Or I guess, no. Yeah, I can't because I can't use cell phones.
Yeah.
Well, can I now? I don't know.
Nope.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Well, even if you could, you can't.
I know. Amber! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
How about now?
Yeah.
All right. So you, if you just wanting to try to find someone to feed on.
Yeah, kind of like I did last time.
Yeah, you see some kids that are out skating.
How
Kid?
define kids?
Yeah.
Teenagers.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Are
late
they little
teens.
shits?
Little shit.
Okay.
Punk
Oh.
ass skateboard kids.
Okay, carry on.
They're out there, and some guys yelling at them, "Hey, quit grinding on that! Stop it!"
Eat that guy. Eat that guy.
And,
Yeah.
and
He
they're just like,
sucks.
"Fuck you!"
Yeah, leave
and,
the kids. Eat the guy.
And he's like, "Just please stop it. That's historical. Stop."
Oh,
And
the plot thickens.
Yeah, no, I'm conflicted.
Just
yeah,
take
they're
the
like,
shot.
that's from when the French were here. Quit it. Like, it's just a fucking curb, man. It doesn't matter. It's our expression, and they're just going back and forth. And then finally he's just like, "I'm calling the cops."
Oh, eat a cop.
Fuck off, and they just keep doing it. And you're kind of watching all this unfold. And then finally, he comes out with a shotgun. and he goes, "Ch-ch-ch." And they're like, "Oh shit!" And they all kind of scattered. And it's like a late night, touristy five and dime type place that's selling stuff.
Okay.
Jesus.
Fucking kids.
I know that escalated so quickly.
Do any
World
of
of
them
darkness.
run past me?
Yeah.
Near me?
Yeah, one kid's like taking off on his board.
Yoink.
Yeah. Yoink.
All right, so you just kind of out of the shadows and
Yeah.
grab and feed. How much are you taking?
He's a
2.
kid. I feel like if I took 2, he's gonna die.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, body wise, he's grown.
Yeah. Okay. Can I take 2?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you take it and he just kind of staggers off, and I'm sure you're like, forget.
Yeah.
And
He tries to get on his board. He falls off.
yeah, he's a little woozy, but they're like, "Michael, man, what are you doing?" And he's, "I don't know, man. I don't feel good." And they're like, "Come on, dude, just get the fuck out of here, dickhead guy." And they just,
Yeah.
they take off. Meanwhile, at Lafayette Cemetery, you make your way. You find the mausoleum that she spoke of. You make your way in, and it goes down, down, and possibly down.
Sense unseen.
Okay. There's a spirit.
Oh.
I'll make you roll for it.
Oh, is it Pearl? Oh. Oh, hey.
Hi.
I
He
was
said you'd come looking, or she would come looking.
Yeah. Is he down here?
No.
Oh.
This is where he kept my stuff. There's a way that I can get in to get to my stuff and everything.
Oh, okay.
The front's obvious, but
Are you how he knew about Ig?
no,
Oh.
no. He has his ways. I'll just put it that way. He's so paranoid.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I met your mom.
She doesn't know that though, does she? No,
No.
she doesn't know any of that. She doesn't know that Cassandra.
I can't remember if Vicenta said it's obvious Cassandra raised you or not
She's
when they met her. I
don't think that was in front of Iris, though.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
He's always trying to get tabs on everyone he meets
Oh.
and stay ahead of stuff. I think it's a defense mechanism. You know,
Yeah.
if he, in his mind, I guess, if he staved everything off, you know, and thought of every eventuality, then he wouldn't get hurt again.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. I don't know how many times I told him that. You can't do that.
Who else does he have tabs on?
I mean, pretty much any of you fangbangers in the city, you know.
The prince?
Yeah. I mean, he keeps up with her.
Sierra.
And she keeps up with him.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Did
She's
seem
who
like
got
she
him out of town, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I figured. What
Yeah.
about Dutch and Sierra?
Oh, those two.
Yeah. Does he have anything on them?
Yeah, he did. I'm sure. Probably.
Like what? Do you
Oh,
know?
you're asking me if I know anything?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I can't help you there.
Can
But
you
I
get
can-
in touch with him? Or is that how does it work?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's got one of my others.
Where he is?
Yeah,
Um,
but he wanted me to give you a message,
oh,
and I don't know if I'll get it right, but I'll try my best. Iris, I just want you to know that I'm safe and that I am not going to walk into the jaws of death or something like that, he said. The prince has put me in another land and is keeping me safe. If you would like to see me again, then let Pearl know and I can get you to me.
okay. Out of character, I don't want to see him again, but I do want his info. So I'm trying to think of how she would say that. Because I don't really think there's any point in seeing him again.
Get the info.
Well, if Pearl can relay the info, that would be preferable. I may ask Pearl if that's possible, or if it would be easier for...
What info specifically are you wanting?
We need everything there is to know about Dutch, Sierra, and Morgaine.
Okay.
If there's anything specific we can ask, well, never mind. SIs are kind of dead. So where she's at doesn't really matter. But it kind of matters in a way. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're going to be showing
Anthony
up. Maybe it
Walls,
doesn't
if-
matter. But they're going to be showing up.
If he's around, do you know if he knows
Or
anything
we-
about Anthony Walls?
Oh, yeah, he knows tons on that guy.
Oh. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
you know
I-
what? Maybe I do need to see him, actually. Is
You
it
do?
like a long journey, or...
No. She wants to see you.
I was fucking right!
God damn it,
Why do we have to
Erasmus.
do all this bullshit? He's like, it's just to be safe. It's just
I'm going to tell you right now.
As it
Damn
comes
it.
out from-
Somewhere in the ether, the
She's like,
feels
I felt
so
something.
goddamn justified. It's unfucking real.
I can't wait to tell you. I hope I get back to you in time.
I've been down here.
That son of a bitch heard me yelling at him. That fucking bastard.
There's Antonio comes by and puts up wards now and again for me.
Vicenta knew it. I didn't believe it, but I had nothing else to do tonight, so I came by.
The prince, I am leaving.
Sure.
But she did not really.
Okay.
But she wanted to let me tell you bye and to be a good sire for once, she said, before I left. And
So
he's
you-
kind of getting red-eyed when he
So
says
you were just waiting for me to decide to show up?
the time was right. I knew that the Second Inquisition was out looking for you. and I knew that the blood hunt was still officially called on me. But I hear things are getting rough out there.
A lot of them are dead now, but
Oh my God.
if I mean, it wasn't that serious of a blood hunt. If the prince and the seneschal were helping you,
Well,
you could have.
they have to look good at face value. They have
Okay.
to make things look like they're leading the city how it's supposed to be led. And
Why-
they are. She's got a funny way of doing things sometimes.
Why are they helping you?
I don't know if she told you or not, but we're related to her.
Oh,
And she sees us as family, right or wrong. I think she thinks I'm a little bit more of a failure. Fair enough. But
not if you ate Elamacina.
I did.
You did?
I did.
I look at Pearl.
She's like,
Oh, okay.
and LaDonna, too. I'm not proud of it, but I did what I had to do to survive.
Yeah.
I know you'll never believe anything I say, and that's fine. But I really did that night when they were doing what they were doing and you were down there. I saw me and you and the chance to do something good in all of this. And I don't think I did many things right in this world. But I do think I did that one right.
I mean, I did kind of bring the SI to New Orleans, so that's debatable too.
Wait, I brought you to New Orleans. You didn't. You came because you wanted to meet me.
That's true. But
It's in a roundabout way.
Fate has a way of bringing things with it, but you can't control what that group's going to do. You were trying to run and trying to stay safe. You couldn't have known.
yeah.
And yeah, it's not great that they followed you, but if they're out there now that, you know, you're still alive and maybe you can make something of yourself here or leave the city. I don't know how dangerous it is for you.
I don't know either.
But I do know that I can give you one last little thing before I really and truly have to leave.
I'm gonna need more from you. More from you than that.
Like what?
Information on Dutch Sierra and Morgaine and what they're trying to
And
do
Anthony
to
Walls.
overthrow-
Anthony Walls.
and Anthony Walls.
I don't know anything about them recently. I just know they were all working together, trying to get him reinstated as prince, and that Karen was in on it too. But I think from what I've heard from the prince, she got set correct on that mess.
Could be.
Because that's a losing proposition.
And Iris did not hear that she asked, that the prince asked Karen to talk to Morgaine, did I? That was them.
Yeah,
Okay. So I don't know that she is like the liaison, so
right.
that will be an orange flag for me in my brain.
Okay. But I know that they're in Baton Rouge, that they're not working with the prince there, but they're working with a group of anarchs, claiming that, you know, they want to bring those beliefs to the city here and trying to manipulate people, use them to get what they want. But I don't think that's going to work for them. I don't think
it is.
I don't think they buy it.
Who buys it?
The anarchs.
Oh, in Baton Rouge?
Mhm.
You don't think they're interested?
No. they got enough to worry about. Why they want to go poking around another city?
Do you mean they have enough to worry about just because there aren't anarchs, or is there something else going on?
Well, yeah, just trying to make your own in anywhere.
Yeah. It was tough in Vegas.
I mean, how fast did you get into the into the Camarilla when you were trying to be an anarch?
What was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to say, well, Sierra's already tipped her hand and showed up in New Orleans trying to stake Andre, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah. But we think that...
She would want to do that. That she's... Probably thinks he's hers, right?
I would imagine so. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But Andre is fully the prince's.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him.
What do you mean by that? I'm just kind of taken aback because I'm just like, what do you...
I know why he said it.
What?
Because the prince likes me and he doesn't see me as a failure. As she sees him as a failure. That's what he wants. He wants to be,
He wants the approval.
and I'm getting the approval.
Yeah, his
Damn.
head's kind of down when he says that. Yeah.
Oh, no, I wish I hadn't said it now. I mean, she didn't like it that much. I'm just kidding.
You're just a trusted advisor, right?
I'm not going to bring that up.
Primogen, whatever,
Well, I guess if you don't have any current info, I will take what little thing you were going to offer me.
Well, just this. I can give you a number. It's to a man named Lawrence Meeks.
Lawrence Meeks. Is that familiar?
Yeah, he's the prince in Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
And prince maybe in quotes.
Oh, anarch leader.
Well, no, he's
No.
he's the Camarilla, but the Camarilla presence was not strong.
Gotcha.
You tell him that you're cashing in a major boon for Erasmus Casey.
Oh.
And then you give him this address and say they need to be gone.
What's the address?
And he just hands you a card, kind of scrawled in his handwriting. It's just in a location in Baton Rouge.
It's probably
probably where Sierra
Is
is.
this where
and all that.
Sierra stays?
Could be. Yes.
I look at Pearl. What does she say?
She's like, yeah,
Okay, good.
I think so.
Wow. This is...
I helped him out a few years back with his anarch issue.
What did you do?
Favors.
We can leave it at that. Well, this is...
This is really goodbye this time.
Does
I
that
have
mean-
to leave. You know I'm here. And if somebody wanted to find out bad enough, they could get it from you.
Are you gonna go to the calling?
No.
What are you gonna do?
I think I've heard that London is nice this time of year. I always wanted to travel. Nothing. I've heard that everything's been thrown out the window there. Everybody has to lay low. I'm real good at that.
That's true.
None of this mess, this politics anywhere. Everything's been thrown out the window. Great by me. Maybe somewhere in the Cotswolds. I don't know.
I love the Cotswolds. That sounds mighty nice. What do you think, Pearl? Is that good for you? You have to follow him around, don't you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Did you know about Vicenta?
What about her?
She's dead.
No shit.
I mean, like,
Again.
this body is dead.
And her and Erasmus both what?
I don't know exactly what happened. Ig said the SI got her, but...
So, a little disclaimer here before we move forward. We ran into an issue with the recording during the session. The SD card was at capacity, and fortunately, we caught it just in time. And Dee pulled out her phone, and we recorded the rest of the gameplay. But what that means is the audio quality's not too great, and we wanted to go ahead and give the important last little bit of the episode to you. So we are going to once again do a little dramatic reading of the last little bit. And we'll get into that right now. As you know, Iris has entered the crypt in Lafayette Cemetery and encountered Pearl. And initially Pearl claims that Erasmus wasn't there, but he grows tired of the ruse, she grows tired of the ruse, and she calls him out. Iris gets to say goodbye to him, and then he claims that he is truly and really leaving the city now, possibly going to London. He gave her a card with a Baton Rouge phone number on it, and it's the direct line to Lawrence Meeks, the Camarilla Prince of Baton Rouge. Iris is to call the number and tell the Prince of the city of Baton Rouge that she is cashing in a major boon owed to Erasmus Casey. And he tells her that this will take care of their Anthony Walls problem. You may have already heard some of this, but again, just to be safe as we were going back through things, we wanted to make sure we covered our bases. And Iris stands before Erasmus Casey holding the card in hand.
Thank you for everything.
I'll accept thanks for most of it, but not everything. Some things I definitely didn't do right.
It's okay. You tried.
You take care of yourself. Yeah, watch out for yourself. And I'll come in and check on you and, make sure everything's all right. Kind of like I keep tabs on this old fart.
Yeah. Please do. I don't like final endings.
And at that point, Pearl goes over and looks at Erasmus and points to a spot and gestures to it. And he nods and says, yeah, all right. Iris goes over and moves some dirt until she finds a little silver hairbrush. And you recognize it as Pearl's fetter. And it's the same one that Erasmus has used to summon her all those months ago.
Oh, my. If this is what I think it is, I can't accept this.
Yes, you can. She's giving it to you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Just protect it and take care of it.
I will. I'll keep it right with your hat. I might keep it in your hat.
That's good. That sounds good. And he gestures to the card. That should take care of your problem.
Well, thank you. And I will be letting the prince know that you gave me this. That way maybe you could feel less like a failure. Honestly, if she's taking care of you, I don't think she thinks you're that much of a failure. If she really did, then she would have let everyone hunt you.
Yeah.
She's about to leave, but before she goes, she stops and says, I love you too. And then she leaves because she doesn't say it a lot and it feels weird.
And as you walk up, you can hear kind of in the distance out of the crypt, you can hear Erasmus talking to Pearl. It sounds kind of one-sided because you've stepped away and, he's dealing with the spirit himself. And he says, I did good, didn't I? Now, yeah, as good as I guess. Yeah, I know. All right. And now we move on to Ignacio and Vincenta. They have made it back to their house that was given to them by the prince. Ella Maria is nowhere to be found, obviously pretty traumatized by everything, and is staying with her mom for the night. They're alone in the house, but the shroud is thin enough that Vicenta is able to cross through and physically maintain herself in the Skinlands. She appears and feels human to Ignacio. She breathes, has a pulse, and her tears are clear and watery instead of red. And Vicenta hugs him very hard and says,
I'm so sorry.
Why? What happened?
What happened to you?
What do you mean? I became this.
No, I mean, you just got so angry.
Oh, you mean tonight?
Did that beast get a hold of you?
No, I got a hold of me. The woman I love is dead. Your body's gone, and you're still here talking to me. So you get another one, right? You'll just hop into another one, and then
I can't.
Everything's going to be okay, though.
Everything will be okay, but I can't get another body, Ig.
What are you telling me?
I went to the labyrinth. I made it out, but...
Why did you... When they burned you up?
Listen. Just listen, please. I have a limited amount of time, and I would really like to spend what remains with you. Please listen to me.
And he does.
In the labyrinth, I was presented with a choice. One of those choices was to serve. To pick that choice means that I am forever bound to the underworld as a ferryman. To serve and see other souls on through the land of the dead.
Ignacio still stays quiet.
And Vicenta leans in really close and she kind of gets a sly smile and whispers, "So naturally I told them to fuck off and I picked the other option."
Which is to come back and be with me, right?
And the smile fades. That the other option means that I'll have to transcend.
What the fuck does that mean? You're gone? You're leaving me?
I'm not leaving you. A part of me will always be with you. And here's the thing, Ig, if I could stay with you, Ig, I would. But that thing that was in that body was killing me. That beast and that shadow were killing me from the inside out. And you know it's true.
He sits there quiet at that. Again, doesn't have an answer.
And Vicenta kind of starts crying again. I'm tired of paying for Ella Messina's sins. I have plenty of my own to pay for. I'm tired of slowly losing myself through the form that I had. Now, some of you kindred are very good at keeping your beast at bay, but I never was. I never had the disposition it takes to be a kindred, and I would be lying if I said this did not happen the last time I was one. It happens more rapidly for me than it does for others. And I'm tired of everyone being afraid of me. And for good reason. I was afraid of me. But you have been the one bright light in every one of my existences. Your love for me has shifted and turned my fate in the most positive of directions in every single one of my lifetimes. Back centuries ago, I was fated to die in Venice, and I would have been lost to oblivion. You prevented that, and in a very literal way, I think you took my place. And when Maldo threw my body into the sun, our love is what kept me from succumbing to oblivion. It's what kept me here. It's what's kept me going because I could not leave without knowing that you were all right. And when I thought I had lost the chance to retrieve you, I lost my way. I wanted to see it all burn until you found me again. In Venice. And even though we didn't know what was happening or going on, you always find me. When you were first transformed all those centuries before, you found me. You broke through Zio's hold, you broke through the process that should have wiped your mind, and you found me. And then centuries later, you found me again in Venice. You always find me.
And so now what? I found you and now you have to leave.
What happens to the restless dead when they are no longer restless? I love you so much.
But I died 120 years ago. And if we are being very honest, I died centuries before that down in the crypts at the hands of a very selfish woman when we were both painfully young. But knowing that you are here and you are safe means everything to me, Ig. I want you to have a good life. I want you to have a life that you've never been able to choose to have. You have people here who can help you and guide you if you choose. And when your time does eventually come, and it will, as much as I hate the thought, because everyone dies, including those who say they do not, you will find me again. The darkness that is not for you, that will not happen to you again, because your soul will find mine. And I'm going beyond, and I will prepare a place for us. Our souls are bound not by blood or magic, but by love. They are two halves of a whole. And when your time comes, I will, just like Cassandra and Rena and Dante and Quentin and all the rest out there who are waiting for me, I will come and I will meet you too. And I will walk you there myself.
And at that, Ignacio reaches out. He touches your face, and there's a bit of a mercy. The blink of an eye, you are once again, both of you, that couple, on your wedding night dancing. This time, there's no raise to the sky. The family is there, and they cheer, and they laugh, and they love. And Vicenta lives a memory again. They kiss, Ignacio looking himself as before. All of this happened. And he says, I will love you always.
As I will you.
Then a white light and a peacefulness you have never known. In a memory that she can live in and revisit anytime she wants. And she knows that one day he will be there with her, and not as a memory. At least she hopes. But she does feel deep down in her heart and soul that such a chance is probably good. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. When you join us for the next one, it will be the final chapter of our story. So we hope you will attend to that. You don't want to miss it. Until then, this is GM Tuck wishing you all a good night. Have a great one, everyone.